What's up, friends of the good mood? This is Manni and welcome to the Rampage Hades, the brawler with glory and Halo that can even defeat a Fenrir Ultra Brawler. And I'm not just talking any Fenrir, I'm talking Corona, and Glory on this thing. Look at this brawling beast, okay? And it may not be fully Ultra Max, but it's well leveled for sure, and it didn't stand a chance against this Hades. Why? Because the shield comes up so often and we have so much brawling damage output on this thing. It's insane, right? This is really a powerful setup, and you may remember that I recently made a video about the Nemesis that people really liked that video with the Nemesis. And from reading the comments, it was like, people said, you know why we like this video so much? Because it's not a leech, and it's not an Ao-Chun or an Ares, it's a Nemesis, right? That's what people said. That's why they said they liked this video so much, and I was like, hey, cool. I like running things that are outside the box, that are not necessarily the stuff you see on every hanger, so the Hades is one of those, right? And the Nemesis is probably one of those too. And so let's go and take a look at the closer look at the Hades. The enemy would be dead now here with his Ares because he already had his shield used. He instead used phase shift. So we've already been running through the Ao-Chun. I think that, yeah, that's the only kill we've gotten so far. We haven't been not too getting too many kills now, but now we're fighting the Ares. That is considered to be the better thing. But do you see how well you can corner shoot with the Hades? That's a very, very major thing. People are utilizing this not enough. The Hades is so good at corner shooting. You can do so much damage for free. Look at this. You're having a heavy and a light weapon available to fire around the corner without anybody being able to shoot you back. And this is a very, very big thing. This makes the Hades such an incredibly powerful beast. And you're gonna see exactly that over the course of this video, me utilizing this corner shooting ability that the Hades has. And if you want to see more outside-the-box robots, you want to see more robots that are not necessarily considered the meta, yet dominating the meta completely, then subscribe to the channel, like you see on screen, guys, with a notification bell activated to all notifications. That would be really amazing. That way you get notified for all the upcoming videos, and of course live streams and giveaways that we have on the channel as well, for War Robots exclusively, of course. And so... yeah, we have the Ao-Chun flying in. I timed my shield perfectly, but he again uses phase shift. So we're having some really powerful players who are willing to spend their power cells to not get hit by our damage abilities. The same thing happened before against the Ares. You remember where we were able to fire and kill the Ares, but the dude had his phase shift ready. This guy's running anti-shield, or the shield breaker, so he goes through our shield, but we were still able to go through him before he got us destroyed. Okay, so Hades time here. I could phase shift myself, but it seems like he's missing most of his shots anyways. So instead, I just waited a little longer and then used the shield here. Boom, boom, and here comes the third cannon shot. That was a perfect hit. Retribution. Now let's brawl against a very powerful. I think it's a traditionalist Falcon. Because he has, I think, the old Thunders hanging from the sides, and he's got the Yandi Avenger in the middle, and I never saw him use the Falcon in another way than just, you know, firing with a middle weapon. Okay, and we have a Leech robot coming in. Leech with phase shift again, right? He didn't even use his thing here. So now I'm using my phase shift here to dodge his stuff, and yeah. So after my phase shift, then I'm gonna use the build in the shield again that came back, and now his ability is gone and we can destroy him because he already had his phase shift and his ability used. I made him run phase shift and ability and he had nothing else. The only thing he could have maybe possibly still had is a last stance, for example, which he didn't. But the other abilities we took away from him, except maybe the second phase shift that some people are using. And here we're brawling, and I'm corner shooting again. See this corner shooting? In this case, the enemy was so close that he was able to do damage to me anyways, but normally people don't do damage to you when you're corner shooting. This is gonna be a longer video, by the way, because I really want to show this thing in free for all and in some beacon rush as well, in as many different conditions as we can. And do you see how we're being attacked from all different angles and sides simultaneously by so many enemies? And we're always somehow able to squeeze through, right? Let's get this this guy. I'm using my last stand to the fullest here. Just running in, and after the last stand, the shield comes back out. Boom, boom. The cannon didn't go through his shield though. He had the full energy shield ready. The bulwark is still a really big bulwark. It's still a fortress. It's not so easy to beat this thing. But the shield is back up. As you see here, it doesn't take very long for the shield to be back. Oh, I thought he was going to be dead from that, but I didn't take into account his shielding. And immediately the next guy comes around. Again, doing corner shooting here. See that? He uses phase shift to get free of the lockdown. And I'm able to lock him down again with corner shooting right-wise, which you can do even easier because the right weapon sticks out so far out of your robot. Then he gets locked down again, and he doesn't want to have that, so he triggers his thing. So I'm not even using phase shift here. I'm just standing underneath him, which means he cannot target me for a few seconds, and that's it. If an Ao-Chun flies over your head, all you gotta do is just walk right under him. And if he doesn't fly away from you, he can't target you. And that way I basically had phase shift without using phase shift. I was immune to his damage for a few seconds. Because I'm trying to save as much power cells as possible, not use it as little as possible. Here, corner shooting again for free lockdown and doing free damage to him. Coming out, boom, 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 with a built-in cannon, and that's it. You see these two guys? How about we go and steal these 2 kills? What do you think about that, huh? Let's go and do this. I have the godlike glasses on for a reason, guys. So, activating the built-in ability. Here we go, and cannon. Boom, kill. Boom, kill. Oh, man. This cannon is so accurate and so fun, man. They made it faster. It used to be a slower projectile, but now it's a much faster projectile and it travels quicker, and as a result you can do some nice kills with it. But I think the range is only 500 meters, right? I've read a comment, because I'm reading most of you guys' comments in the comment section. I may not respond to all of them, but I'm reading most of them. And I read, somebody said, why don't they make the cannon on the Hades have 800 meters range? Same as Tempest or other cannons like the Kang Day or whatever, right? So I think that would make sense. Here, by the way, we're fighting a full last stand meta Ares. And we were able to outkill him here because he's pushing us. He's trying to push us really hard because we have no last stand. We have low amounts of HP. He even has anti-control on this thing. So he really has everything you can have on this thing, and he still dies because he was pushing us so hard. But yeah, so the suggestion was to make the cannon fire 800 meters range. I think that would be a good suggestion because the cannon isn't really overpowered. And having the additional range on the cannon would make sense because it is a projectile cannon, similar to Kang Day, and it would really make sense for me if they had made it so that the cannon fires 800 meters. You could then combine it with Kang Day or with Tempest. You could run Tempest and Molots, for example, on the Hades with 800 meters range. That would actually be a very interesting setup. I'm going to suggest that to Pixonic. And before we continue this, I just want to show you something very weird. Look what I'm doing here, okay? I'm being attacked by a lot of things, and okay, can we please have the gameplay shown? Thank you. So, you see here I'm focusing him, and now I'm killing myself, but he's still losing health, and I still got the kill. He was taking delayed damage from the spark, and I got the kill. That was weird. Okay, we have a leech that is leeching us. So what I'm doing instead, I'm gonna fire on something else. My team, of course, still fires on the leech, unfortunately, which, you know, that made me take unfortunate, unnecessary damage. But I'm focusing the leech. We have him locked because he doesn't want to. I don't want to make this leech get another ability, right? That was the last thing I wanted to see, to have the leech use his ability another time, and that's why I walked in and I focused him with everything I had, to make sure he never gets a second ability run. And the same goes here for this Hades. He already had his shield used and he had phase shift used, but he was too out in the open and we could kill him easily here. So, what a brawling action. Look how much action we have. This is so crazy. We're between their spawn and the other beacon, so they can spawn right around us. And we can't respawn here, but we are a lot of people. We have a lot of brawling capacity with Fenrir and with Hades and all that. And boom, boom, boom. Even this Falcon took a lot of damage from this. Because the built-in cannon is set to ignore resistance. I'm not sure. This is something I need you guys for. I haven't tested this. Maybe we should do a detailed test. I could do that. Maybe I'm gonna do that. But maybe you know that too, guys, in the comment section. The cannon was set to ignore resistance. Somebody said that sometime soon. I'm not sure who was it, but someone said the cannon from the Hades would ignore the resistance of, for example, a Falcon. And if we fire at him, it really looks like it. Like it would maybe ignore the resistance a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure. If you know that, tell me please. I would really like to know if that's true. That would make the Hades an even more interesting robot these days, because we have so much resistance on Fenrir, we have resistance on the Leech, we have resistance on the Falcon, all very popular robots, and also the Invader gets resistance after his jump, so resistance is everywhere now. And if there was a way to, in fact, fire at the enemy with a cannon and ignore the resistance, that would make the Hades so interesting. So much more interesting, even. Imagine you could fire at a Leech and just deal at least 50% damage, because the other 50% is the throwback. So, something that I need to test, and I might test that in a separate video. Maybe we're gonna make a video and it's gonna be called, Does the Hades Cannon Ignore Resistance? Right? Let's test this. I'm gonna make a video and test this for you guys. But I'm still gonna read the comment section. Maybe you guys already know something about it. Alright, so once again, guys, if you want to see that video and you want to see more videos such as this one here, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, guys. I would really appreciate it a lot. So, I'm staying inside the shield of the Ares here. And now he's using phase shift, unfortunately, which means my shield and my cannon weren't useful. And after the phase shift, he has last stand. Man. Woo! Okay, how much damage did we do in this brawling fun? We did 2.5 million damage, or almost, and we've got 9 kills and 6 beacons capped. That was quite a tough match. The enemy had a hard robots, really strong stuff. So let's jump back into free-for-all in the last match. And you would think that on Yamantau this setup doesn't do very well, right? You'd think that this would be a very, very bad map for a short-range setup like this one to run. I don't know where this Raven came from and what he was thinking, but he's like, woo! I'm doing the perfect flyby and let you shoot in my back. So I wanted to shoot the Falcon, but then I saw that this guy's coming around the corner. So I thought, hey, before this guy gets another stealth flight, I'd rather take him on than the slow Falcon, right? The Falcon I can lock down and I can stay safe behind the columns here. I can use my shield and nothing really is going to be threatening about this Falcon. But this Ao Chun was a danger. If he was going to be able to stealth another time and fly another time, that would be very dangerous to me and to the Falcon and to the kill of the Falcon. So instead, I'm just gonna took him out immediately. Look at this Ares, by the way. He literally gets attacked by all 4 people. All 4 people from all over the map are attacking him. And he got immediately taken on. Boom! And I sniped that kill here with the built-in cannon of the Hades here. Because the cannon does a really good alpha damage. Lots of damage. And I was trying to corner shoot here, and then I realized he was running the rocket launcher, what's it called here? What's the big version of the freezing rockets? Rime, Cryo, and Glacier. Glacier is the big one. He was running that, and I didn't know that. I was trying to corner shoot, but you cannot corner shoot a rocket launcher. So yeah, I brought down this tier robot down to last stand level. Then I run phase shift here, and before he gets destroyed by the other guy, I'm gonna try and get that kill real quick. Activating here the shield, and boom, boom. Did you see how one shot from the cannon basically took down the Spectre? Like all weapons firing once. Look at this, boom. That's all weapons firing once. Wow, dude, that is so insane. Now, you'd think we're in a bad situation. You think we're gonna get destroyed now, right? We are already almost before last stand, and we're being in the middle. We're being attacked by multiple people. And look what we are gonna do here. We're gonna hit this guy here really hard and not get the kill. Okay, that was unlucky, but it happens. It's free fall, and that stuff just happens. So I'm trying to stay safe as much as I can, but I'm being attacked from behind. Trying to lock this guy, bringing up the shield. He's gonna dash out. For some reason, he dashes into my weapons and gets destroyed. Okay. So, passive healing of the robot has gotten me some health. I'm using the phase shift here, and guess what I'm gonna be able to do after the phase shift? That's right. I'll be able to activate the shield again. Okay, I was trying to get this guy killed, but I couldn't. I just couldn't get him killed. He was too tricky and too fast. So I'm coming around the corner, destroying him super fast. Alright. Still alive. Still having last stand for the moment. And coming out. Boom. I still managed to somehow save my last stand from getting, you know, destroyed here. Alright, but now we're getting hit from him. And then getting hit from behind. So this is the moment when last stand finally goes. I'm activating the shield as soon as I can. And bringing some additional cannons. Boom hit. Boom hit. The third one would have killed him, but he activated his shield to stay alive, making the outshone fly. And now you'd think, okay, this is it, Manni. Now you're dead, right? This is it, Manni. You're done. No, 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 no. We're not even remotely done yet. We're gonna take out this guy. Boom, boom, boom. And then we're probably gonna start shooting. Yeah, let's corner shoot this guy. The way I said to you guys before, now we could corner shoot him. And another kill. And if you think, okay, now you're done, Manni, that can't be, you can't not be done. Hey, man, let's get this guy as well, right? And now, I think we're finally done. Are we? Let's fire a little bit here, and that's it. Wow. Okay, 12 kills. Was that just one Hades, or was that two? I think it may have been two Hades, I'm not sure. But maybe it was just one. Not sure. Yeah. So I'm waiting with a cannon, and now boom, and boom cannon. Kill. This range of the cannon is so good. It's so fun to play with this cannon and have this additional long-range setup ready to fire every couple of seconds with dealing good damage, right? So, I'm gonna have to work on that video that I told you guys. Does the Hades cannon ignore resistance? We will test that. Alright. So, we have 14 kills. Enemies are still approaching in this free fall, and we're by far the first here. Although some of the enemies did have last stand, some of them were running, you know, outshones and stuff. I gotta admit, there was no super meta outshone here, leech here, where, for example, the leech had the double phase shift with the last stand max level and all max. We didn't have some of those. Okay, I gotta give you that. But I think even against those people with the Hades shield and the quick regeneration of the ability, we would still be able to fight back against the leech super effectively, if not beat him. With this quickly recharging ability. It's the same thing that the Nemesis has. The Nemesis does it even faster, but the Nemesis shield doesn't last as long. The Hades has this a bit longer cooldown, but the shield lasts longer too, and the cannon does better damage and is more useful overall, I think. So yeah, in my opinion, Hades, absolutely fun. A really strong, super strong robot that can be used to beat even Ares or Ouchons and Leech super effectively. And yeah, what do you think, guys? So, and I'm gonna probably start thinking about this other video to test against resistance, the cannon now. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit subscribe as brutal as a man can hit for more. Thanks for bearing with me. You guys are awesome as always. Manni-Gaming signing off. Bye-bye.